Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another stream with Trust Anyone. This is not World of Warships. This is not Valheim at the moment. This is a bonus Star Trek Fleet Command. Yeah, it's ages since we last did Star Trek Fleet Command, and it's back. It's back for one of the sort of periodic updates we're doing. Currently, there's some bullshit going on, so we'll click on OK on that. And then we need to say help everybody in the Alliance first up. I hope you're all safe and well this evening. And if you're in the UK, you're bearing with the cold, the beast from the east or whatever it is that's coming and ravaging our climes. Right, what are we needing to do here? Flip these miners, maybe. I'll leave that ore miner sat there. And normally, because I do all my daily ore, I did my daily mining with ore, so that's sort of the way it goes. Thunderchild, how are you doing? And then the crystal is what I'm lowest in out of the three resources, so this is why we've got, once I'm not oring, once I've done my dailies on ores, which normally I do that first thing in the morning because I've got 3 of them at 8500, so that knocks that off straight away. Normally like to try and get 2 miners out here to Etuin and get mining some crystal. Also, we've been doing a bit of ship upgrading, so there were 4 things I wanted to talk about today in this bonus stream of where my account is at the moment, level 38, and what, and we're on server 134. Officers, factions, ships, and research. Those were the 4 things I wanted to look at and discuss today. And appreciate it if any of my alliance mates are here to give some advice. Greatly appreciate any input, any Star Trek fleet commanders from other servers, experienced players that have just got advice of, going through the grind and everything. Also appreciate any input. Will be intended to put this onto YouTube as well, so I'll share the link on YouTube with my Alliance colleagues in 10 Forward, so that you guys can, if you're not able to watch any of the, or you don't catch all of it, or you want to go and just look at sort of where I'm at and have a laugh, feel free to go and do so. So where are we going to start with? Factions, I guess, updates. So let's have a look at the factions first then, because some of these I don't really have a clue on, and so normally Fed, obviously we're doing quite well with Fed. In fact, we're almost on the verge of getting to Admired, and I'm not sure I want to actually unlock that or not. Typically the only thing we really do in here, because we've now got Enterprise, so we're not really getting Enterprise blueprints anymore, is the recruit, the recruit tokens to get the Federation recruits for officers. So that's mainly what we're spending it on. We're not working on Intrepid. We haven't got Intrepid. You can see we're 57 out of 120 with blueprints for the Intrepid. I'm basically accumulating these mostly because when I'm hitting Federation ships in for the Romulan and Klingon missions, that normally gets me some Intrepid blueprints now and again, and occasionally we pick the old one, but we're not really pushing that on this. So Federation, probably it's going to flip over. Klingon, it's been pretty much locked at -2 million from the get-go, so we're not doing anything with Klingon at all. So there is the whole thing about, do you do the grind of smashing something else up, Romulans or Federation, to get this up to 10 million and get it locked in? So that's a net 12 million. It's just a lot of work, and I don't really have the work, and my dailies are all just making this harder for me, pretty much. Especially if I'm doing crystal mining Etuin, I'm likely to get hit by Klingons anyway, so they're not gonna help. It's not gonna help matters. Romulans, pretty much. This was approaching celebrated, but these tend to have now become the basic fall guys almost to a degree. For getting the dailies done, we're hitting Romulans, level 40 Romulans in. Can't remember the system name. No, let's have a look on the map rather than try and mispronounce it. It's somewhere up here, right at the top up here. So Iota Pavonis, yeah. So Iota Pavonis is where we're hitting our level 40s for the 10 level 40s that we need, and we've got ships now that can do that quite easily. Both the Augur or the Enterprise can do that. Now we've got those ships. One thing I will say is that it seems like, from a faction standpoint, if you look at hostile, is that on hostiles? Yeah. So if we go down here, the Klingons and the Romulans seem to be a bit behind with the levels. Now, I don't know whether this is related to my reputation with the factions or not, but there are no level 41. There are no level 41 patrols in Romulan systems in normal space or Klingon systems in normal space, with the exception of obviously the homeworld. But these guys are 49s, and these guys are also pretty damned heavy. He's like 24.3 million, and bear in mind my best ship at the moment is either this or the Enterprise, which are at 2.7. So yeah, I'm probably that transport's probably going to beat the crap out of me, basically, very very easily. How much has this guy got? So this guy's got a 13.8 million ship that he's going in and smacking the crap out of these with. So yeah, we're about I would say a fifth of the power, at least a fifth of the power, if not a sixth of the power that these ships need to be able to go and tackle these. So we haven't unlocked deep space yet because we don't. So deep space, just on the map, is somewhere off up here. So this is the start of deep space, and then these are faction deep space, and you can see with none of these systems have been unlocked. These systems with the ring round, these have been unlocked. And this is about as far as we've got with that. Now, one thing I will say is that Federation, however, yeah, I don't know whether this is because of my level. So Federation here have got 39 to 41 wing Groombridge. So it just seems to be a bit of an advantage if you're needing to hit Federations. You can do that quite easily with Federation because we've got 40s and 41s flying around here, and these are definitely killable. 4.7, we can kill a whole heap of these with a 2.7 million ship, easy. I mean, you might need 2 goes. You might need 2 goes to do 25, maybe. But doing the 10 is really, really quite straightforward. Mostly the time I come into Groombridge, I'm farming 39s because my Romulan missions only need me to do 39s. If we look at, is it under? It's under daily missions, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Actually, we've just got new. I think we've got new dailies here. Actually, it's under the. So we need to go and check out the other missions. So at least we need to go and join these new faction missions. So we do the 2 faction missions every day, just mainly to get the tokens. So these tokens you get here, Romulan credits. That's the main reason. We also get some Romulan credits here, I think, as well. So there's 200 you can get for these and 220 for the feds, I think. So we try to get those done every day. We've got a recruit event heroic, so that'll be quite good to look at some. That's up to 5,500, yeah. So we definitely want to finish this. So that's 4 hours to do that. So we've got loads of time. We'll go and do that in a minute once we've finished talking about factions. So, and then the new mission today is clear the coast, which is what Eclipse is it? Yeah, Eclipse hostiles, right? Okay, 108 million. So that's probably about 4 goes. 4 goes with my Stella. My Stella's, when we look at ships, probably one of the weakest links with my account, and that's partly because I need to dedicate time to doing Armadas, and I need to coordinate it with when my alliance are online and working and playing the game, and that is proving like I say, more than a little problematic. I mean, take nothing away. The Alliance are really, really, really supportive. And Odo is following me. Hey Odo, how you doing? Good to see you. I know you're level 46 because I was having a look at you. Yeah, you're some way ahead of me on that whole thing. But yeah, we are definitely struggling on the old. Yeah, I know you're. I'm busy watching you. But thanks for the follow, and you were going to be my raid target actually for my fleet command bonus when it ends, and it won't be going too long, probably an hour, and then we'll be done and go back. So if we just check out dailies, so dailies that we're having to do, they've all disappeared, haven't they? Yeah, they've all disappeared when you've done them. But you can see this is the Klingon or faction ships 41 or higher. So this is my Federation one. And I also get 10 40s. So I can do 10 40s. I can't do Klingon or Romulan 41s because. So I can never do this mission because it's deep space only, and I can never mine 4-star because it's deep space only. So those 3 missions I can't do. Exocomps, I haven't got a clue about Exocomps. Never used them. I've collected loads of them. Haven't got a clue how they work. And really could use some advice on Excocomps, whether I should start using them, how I should start using them, all that good stuff. Probably RevJuice has done a really good how to do Excocomps video, and I should just go and find it and watch it basically. But as we stand at the moment, no, haven't really got a clue on that piece. The Romulan missions that I get for Klingons or Federation are 38 and 39s. So, like I say, I can go to Groombridge and I can farm those in. Groombridge without any issue. And this is the thing that's confusing me, is because it seems like if you need to hit Feds, you've got a massive advantage here because you've got Groombridge with 41s. 40s and 41s as well as your 39s. So I can go in here, do my 39s, and do 25 of those, and that covers my 38 and my 39 mission, and that's really, really quite cool. But yeah, it was. All right. Okay, let's go. So, did I not? I thought I clicked on it over there, but for some reason it hadn't clicked. All right. Okay, that was really weird. Why is it not letting me follow? I click follow and nothing's happening on this stream. What's going on? First world problems. Don't you just love it when it doesn't work? Let's see if a refresh on the page will do it. Is it coming in? That's better. That seems to have worked. Cool. Excellent. Yeah. Right. Okay. So yeah, we have got. Where are we? So we've talked a bit of factions. We've done all factions, not quite, no. So that's down to Romulans. Augments, yeah, we've been doing some with Augments. We've got max reputation with them. We've got the Botany Bay pretty much maxed. So we're not really doing plutonium anymore. And then really all that we're working on at the moment is very casually doing the Hijack Legionary and Mayflower pulls, getting independent credits, getting augment credits, and mainly for data, the green data, whatever the green data is. This one, that's non-corrupted, is it? Decoded, yeah, decoded data. So this pull. Occasionally, if we've got some left over from corrupted data, we'll pull that, but that doesn't really give a lot. And that's mainly it for augments. Rogues is what we really need to focus on for the Stella, and plutonium, uranium is rare. Uranium, especially, is something we really need. And the problem we've got is this rare exchange loot, and we don't have enough to do anything with it, and we need to do armadas to do that. That is the problem. So I need to do more. Well, more. Any would be good, I guess. What I have done this week, actually, for the first time, is I've soloed some uncommon armadas. Can't look at that one. I've soloed some uncommon armadas that are level 29, 27, 29, something like that. Low level sort of stuff in one of the exchange sectors. But yeah, I really need to do more of these. But I can do these low level ones solo, and they give about 1300 loot reward. And what do we need for? Can't see. You know, basically when you get a similar screen when you go into uncommon uranium, and it'll give you 1, 2, 3 chests, and it'll have a value here and it'll have a value here. Well, this is what you've got, and this is what you need to buy the one chest. We always do one chest pulls. We never do multiples because you can see how much more you need. You're wasting basically by doing 2 chests. So we always do one chest pulls. But yeah, getting my rare loot up, my rare Armada loot up, exchange Armada loot up, has to be a priority. And then Bajoran, really, this is an open book. I've not done anything with Bajoran at all, really. So yeah, no clue what I'm doing here. No clue what to aim at. Haven't got a lot of points. Haven't got a lot of resources or anything in terms of points. So I only got 255 of those and 280 of those, whatever these are, and I have 0 of these ones. So yeah, guidance on what I should be doing with very limited capabilities to get any of these things, because these things don't seem to be accumulating. And then there's some weird things off the side here, but Bajoran favors where you can, God knows what you do here. Yeah, not clear, really unclear. So that's the faction piece. Not planning to do anything about Klingons. Like I say, Fed's going to get to admired. Romulans is sort of tailing back down towards 10 million at the moment, slowly. And we definitely need to do a little bit more with the others, especially with the Rogue and the Bajoran. Not a lot more to do with Augment, really, I don't think. But yeah, if there are some things that I should be thinking of in those areas, then do suggest. Let's do officers. So we'll just have a look at officers first, because we need to do some officer recruits. So let's sort these by strength. So Uhura is my most powerful officer, fully upgraded. Khan is doing pretty good. He's level 20 still, so we're on 501 out of 880. So every time we get threat from beyond, it's another 8 plus. Is it 8 plus 8 or 8 plus 5? Khan shards that you get. So this is really racing ahead. Kirk is the other one that we're trying to get up. So we get him up through Federation recruit tokens. Spock's maxed. Pike. Pike, we were working on Pike, and we still are sort of working on Pike. If I get any of my transporter patterns, I'm using them to try and get him up to 300, because he's used all the time for hostile hunting with Moreau. So Carol, she gets upgraded because she's part of the monthly, weekly officer upgrade cycle. I think she's on the monthlies, and Keenser is on the weeklies. Yeah, Keenser's on the weeklies, I think, and he's overdue getting upgraded, it would seem. To Pring, so you can see some of these are deployed on ships. Some of these are used, like Spock, Kirk, Khan, are usually used on away missions. You see the little away mission shuttlecraft. If they're on away missions, or these guys aren't actually used for anything at the moment, they're just waiting for an away mission. Or occasionally Kirk, Spock and Khan were using for Stella Armada crew. So yeah, and then Nero, obviously we're working on Nero as well. He's now on to 105 out of 800. I think he has actually got, yeah, we've unlocked up to level 20, so we should start building him up, actually. Now he's unlocked to level 20. He's only at 15, so we should really start leveling him up next time we get the opportunity to do that. We should get Nero up to 20, and that'll definitely increase his health. Is his biggest strength, so that'll definitely help there. And we probably need to also prioritize a bit on our traits and how we're using what we're using traits for. Traits are mainly more useful for officers that are on away missions, and certainly Nero spends a lot of his time on away missions. So do Kirk and Spock. Kirk, I must admit, we did sort of screw up a little bit with traits, and we used pretty much every single point of trait XP that I'd built up over months and months and months, and hadn't allocated to anything. We went all in on Kirk and got him up to almost everything but one level, probably way, way, way too much. Since then, I've been trying to actually, well, nowhere near I'm going to get 107,000 again. I've been playing this game for, a while. This is a level 38, so I've been playing it for, over 3 years, is it? Seems, maybe it's longer than that. The game came out in November and I started in January, so it was about 2 months before I finally bit the bullet and decided to start playing it. It's a mobile game, so, I tend to have a mobile game that I do play, and this is the mobile game I play. But it also, now you can play it on PC as well, so... and this is quite good. I like this view because you can see loads of things at the same time, whereas on the mobile you only see probably about 8 or 10. You don't really see a lot. So you have to do a lot of scrolling around to see what you need to have a look at. So anyway, we're going to do some recruitment here because we need to do this heroic officer recruit mission. And we want to get the credit for it. So we'll use our standard recruit tokens up first. Got 150 of those. So let's get these done. So don't really get a lot out of this. Maybe a little bit of officer XP. Oh, we did actually get a Barot shard as well. That's pretty cool. So we got one Barot shard there. He's only 10 away from being upgradable, potentially. Depending what we need in terms of Klingon points to do that. And then we still got 2 more of these to go. Oh, 1 more to go. That's a bit weird. Okay, so that's just giving me officer XP, which isn't going to really help the mission. Okay, that's fine. So we've used... I thought we'd used that up. No, it's still saying there's another one to use. I was going to say I thought there was another one to use. But why it was showing... Maybe it said 51 and then 31. That makes sense, right. So now this isn't available anymore. It's not a little exclamation mark here. We want to pull on Federation recruits, and we'll go with just 3 for now. And look at that. What am I drinking? Slythe, I am drinking Animus Douro 2020. It's a Portuguese Vino Tinto red wine. Yeah, it's quite good actually. It's actually from Aldi. It's not too expensive. It's like £6 a bottle, and it's very drinkable. So yeah, currently having that. I had some, and there's some water. I've got water here as well, so we'll be drinking much more water. Maybe have a long drink later on. Yeah, I'm not going to hydrate with my wine Slythe, but I will have some more water. Thank you. Yeah, that water is great. That water is great. Right, thank you, Slythe, very much. Hope you're doing well, Slythe. I don't know whether you saw my lighthouses, my Argonath-inspired lighthouses, in the picture on Valheim. It's completely off topic. Slythe and I are in the same clan community for Warships and other games, and play a bit of Valheim together. So, what else are we going to do? Let's do some Romulan recruit as well. Let's do 1,500 of those. And then we'll have a look at how far we've got on this mission. Nero shard, excellent. 2 Nero shards and transporter patterns are all good. Let's just actually, while we're out here, we can... So off to the right here, you get... These are the elite officers that you can then pull your transporter patterns to get a dedicated shard for that officer. So we're going to go to Pike. And we're going to go and get ourselves... There's 5 of them. That'll do. Let's get 5 shards for this. We're trying to get him, so he's only 130 away from getting upgradable again. The second upgrade. So, gradually getting him up. Let's go back to... Unfortunately, the one thing I don't like is you don't really get to see. You get a little splash thing as to how you're getting on there. And... Right, there we go. I just let the Alliance know that I'm actually on. If any of them want to put in, I did put a message on the Discord, so maybe a couple of people are going to pop in and say hello. So let's have a look where we're at this mission. I think we've done part of it. We have done part of it. We've got 6 uncommon refined crystal, but we've still got probably another few parts to go. Which is, if we go back here to dailies, 740. So we're on 2,000. So we did two parts actually. We've got 2 more to do. So we still need another 3,490. So let's go back to our offices and just pull some more. Maybe we'll pull some. We'll pull some of the ultra ones if it's going to come up. So yeah, any advice on officers that I should continue to focus on other than the ones I am focusing on would be really useful. So let's do some ultra recruit, and because we've built up quite a big bank of it, so let's go for 5 of these. And normally we'll get quite a lot of elites out of this. Let's skip that. 10 of 11. That's good. Ooh, we got lucky with Kath. Joachim, Kang, Kirk got a couple few. 10 of 11 got a few. So, yeah, there's still some of these that we've not unlocked yet. We see the little padlock on these officers. We're still acquiring shards just to get the officer unlocked and available. Quite a few of those, but interested in ones that were like we're close to getting Geordie, aren't we? Only need 14 more to get Geordie. We've got Tilly available to be upgraded potentially, depending on what she needs to upgrade. She might be worth upgrading. Pike, we got another shard for Pike, which is great. So let's see whether we did the mission with that. See how that goes. It needs to be about 600 times high. Yeah, it's not. Well, no, it's loosely inspired, as in there are 2 of them, and they reach out slightly. Yeah, I mean, I'm already struggling with the limits of height construction in this game. Not necessarily with those towers, but my bridge. My bridge is basically at the highest it can go, and I haven't built the bit the important bit of the bridge, which is the bit that goes over the canal that I've built. No, you need to go back to the main thing and look at your missions again. So we got 8.8. That might have been a full unlock of might have completed the heroic event there, the officer recruit heroic event. I think. Let's have a look. Should have done it. Yeah, it has done it. So that's finished now. Okay, research. I'm not sure we're going to be. It's just oh, you get officer XP, but not a lot. So I mean, I can get off this level of officer XP just by hitting hostiles. To be honest, so not going to necessarily speed up research just to get that done. 13. So research probably would be worthwhile as actually doing it. Let's just do it. And course, the music isn't on, is it? Because I don't know whether it takes a setting that's different on this or not. Where are we? Just 2 of those. Right, that's 25 seconds to go. Let's see if I can sort the settings out and get the music on or something. General. Music off. Okay, hopefully that's not too loud. Can you still hear me okay over that? Right. Let us go and have a look at researches. So, research trees. Research trees are interesting. Let's start off with combat. So these are really expensive to do at the moment, really, but these are all maxed all the way across this first page. And then we've got lots of primes that we haven't unlocked, obviously. This interceptor tactics is available, but this is using up uncommon crystal, and we're not using uncommon crystal for researching, and we're not using uncommon crystal for resourcing either. Angelic, how you doing? You tried it on the mobile and ended up quitting because she was getting blown up by other players when I was not logged in. Yeah, exactly. And they'll raid you and take all your resources as well. Angelic, how you doing? Let's give you a shout. Yeah. So let's. Okay, so we're not. That still needs to be done. It's only got to 9 out of 10, and these need to be done. These unlock probably after we've done that one. Explorer firepower. Again, this is using gas, and again, gas and crystal, uncommon and rare, are basically queued up for our ship development, and we'll look at ships next after we've done researches. So. I'm not really sure what more on this particular combat research tree I should be focusing on, if anything. Federation 1, this needs 4-star, which we don't have obviously, because we haven't even got access to 4-star. There's nothing to... People complain. Where are we? People complain there's feel like nothing you can do at CVs. At least you're present and you can try and fight them. So yeah, when you're getting attacked in a game when you're not logged in, yeah, I've been there. You mean that's why you have peace shields to keep your stuff safe. Well, actually, I mean, and it all comes down to rules of engagement on whatever server you're on as well. Like our server is now mostly civilized in that, you know, there are rules of engagement about hitting miners, PvP with ships, and you know it's very infrequently now that I actually have any issues with any other players, and there's very few rogues. I'll have to say that actually our server has probably settled down a lot. It's probably even quieter now than when we were on 154, but we 154, which is the server I originally was allocated to, merged with 134. So that was a bit of tensions and fractious engagements at the start, but it's mostly settled down and it's pretty chilled out now, actually, to be fair. And there's a pretty good rules of engagement about, you know, when you can hit a miner and giving warnings and what have you. Overcargo is fair game, so don't leave yourself overcargo on a node. So I'm normally pretty good about not falling into that trap. So it's interesting to know, you know, what I should be focusing on combat research. Obviously, we're avoiding using our gas and crystal for those researches. Station ones, there's some maxed out, there's some that we can't actually upgrade. The defense platform's one we can upgrade, but not really, because I'm not doing combat and it does require crystal. That's not going anywhere anytime soon. Tier up boost is available. Not really finding that uses gas. Not really having a problem with tiering up, increasing the speed of tiering up a ship. this is what I use my Latinum for. When I tier up, I never wait for a tier up. I always insta tier up with Latinum, and it doesn't cost an awful lot. Fortunately, it's one thing in a game that doesn't actually cost an awful lot, and is actually worthwhile. Probably some of these things we could do, but these are long running times, 11 days, so we've been trying to avoid doing things that are too long running, because we had a very long month plus long research going. Well, we've only got one research actually. We've got, yeah, so I guess that's another important point, is we've only got one research slot, so if it's taking up time with a long running research point, is it the onions that cause you to tear? God, yes. Well, they might do if you're cutting them angelic. They don't like being cut up, and they'll cut you up. Gusto, how you doing? Nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. So yeah, we've got these ones we could do, because these are just taking resources, which we've got plenty of. Relatively speaking, plenty of, not an awful lot in the grand scheme of things, as you'll see. Odo's got shed loads of billions of these types of things. He's probably been doing a lot more raiding than I have. Interceptor focus. So this is really all defense platform orientated, and we're not really in PvP with defense platforms unless I've accidentally left my let my peace shield run out, and in which case, if we're getting hit, it's going to hurt, and there's not a lot we can do about it anyway, because they'll just go slap and you're pretty much nailed. These resource ones I think are mostly pretty useless, because I can never use my generators really unless I get emptied. I've got way too much resources, so these are pretty much pointless. And then these ones probably are useful, and we've done a little bit. But again, these are taking gas. Federation takes gas, and these take these take ore. So ore, this could be one we could do, because ore ones, we've got loads of ore, so that's fine. We could do ore. We could, so Romulan ship structure, repair costs and speed. We could definitely do some more, but that's 22 days worth. I'm not sure I want to really run that long running. 6, maybe 4 days. Let's go back and show you what we have been working on most recently when we get there. Galaxy nodes, so crystal miners available. Does require to use some uncommon crystal, which we don't really want to use. Isn't going to take too long to run, so we're really saving that up, because we need to. We're getting close to upgrading the Antares a little bit, at least something on it. And I'm really we'll look at ships, because I'm really focusing on just 3 ships at the moment, 1 miner and two the Augur and the Enterprise. That is really what I'm focusing on. What else can we upgrade here? Defense strategy, which I think is again defense platform, so this is mostly pointless, and it is using up precious crystal. Hull durability, that's using gas, so we can't use that. Unfortunately, that'd probably be a useful thing to get more of. So yeah, if there's anything that I should really be focusing on out of this tree for galaxy research, appreciate any tips, or if you're looking at this on the recording on YouTube afterwards, then please do put some comments in for it. So the away teams research, we've pretty much done the path through that we can unlock, and we're up to these overcharges. These are using something completely different. They're using service awards, so we could do this, but this again is an 8+ day one, and the battleship one is a 6-day one. So again, it's not that we can't do it, it's just the time and what value we're going to get out of it. What is that actually going to do? Increase the base damage of the battleships or the ship class against hostiles, which is good. You want to do that sort of stuff, so yeah, probably we'll get back to doing these, but these are slightly longer running, where we've got a week or so to go. They'd be good to go. Gas extractor, rerouting to shields, so this again is 12 days, so they're getting quite a long time of. These are all 12 days. Yeah, which is quite a long time. So, yeah, and then fed. So this is going to do what? Increase the base shield health. So yeah, which is definitely stuff we want to do. I mean, this is really helpful to strengthening our ships. And then mining bunker. What's that? Increase the. So this is attacking a node, a mining node, or defending one, I think. Protected cargo extension. Increased base protected cargo would be good, but we need to do minor offence first, don't we? And that's not too much actually. 3 days, 19 hours. So we need to do that before we can do the next protected cargo, and then that's about as far as we've got on that tree. So that's an option, isn't it? We could run that for. It's not going to take too long to run. 3 to 4 days is probably doable. Outlaw stuff. Fighting dirty. That's going to need my gas, which is critical. At the moment, we need that. Bolstered shields needs crystal, which is critical. Hulls needs ore. So this one's doable, and it's not going to take too long to go. And that's just hit points for defense platforms. But again, defense platforms. Because we're not really getting hit, ideally, we're not running out, then it's not really, for me, a massive. I don't really see it as a massive priority. Plutonium bartering, we're not really using plutonium anymore. Now we've got the Botany Bay upgraded, so can't really see the point of doing that. Oh no, plutonium is actually, this is for the Stella, isn't it? Is it uranium for the Stella, or plutonium? This is where I get completely confused. Let's go back and find out. Let's have a look. So it was Rogue, was it? So this is uranium, not plutonium. So plutonium is Augment, which is Botany Bay. Yeah, so I don't think we need that. And what we need is something that would help reduce the amount of uranium we need for the Stella upgrades. So that is not, it's not related to Stella, is it? Although it's in the Outlaw tree, bizarrely, because I guess they're banding Outlaws and Rogues together, as opposed to having separate trees, maybe, I don't know. So what have we got here in terms of uranium efficiency? Anything? So these ones aren't available to us. What do they need to get those unlocked? You see, these need some special particles or things, which we don't have, which is obviously not so good. So yeah, this is a tree we've not really gone very far down. Probably this is where we would be doing some stuff. Like I say, we could do that one. That one could be something to do, but I say defense platform's not a massive benefit. Let's go back to what we have been doing a lot is working on Starship ones recently. So we've been doing some of these. This one we did for a little bit, and then we've been working on Devore recently. We never used Devore, but basically it was really cheap to upgrade, so we need to go to that one. It's using ore as well, which we can spare, and it's not using a lot of resources. So we've been upgrading this just to get a little bit of power increase going on, and it's not been taking too long to run. So we've gradually been building that. Aim is to try and get those maxed up, just to keep researches ticking over, but it's not really massively benefiting, and there's not a lot that we've done there either. And we don't really feel like efficiency for jump is a big issue at the moment with that. We're not using Discovery for jump. We can't do things like call our ships through with the Discovery. So that's not that much useful. Not really that useful. Meridian, we don't have a Meridian. Yeah, anything on these that we should be focusing on, I guess. Really interested to know what I should be focusing on the territory researches, and then Starbase, which is a new one I think that's just come in, so we've probably got nothing much done on this. We've done one thing. I don't know how much that costs. That needs some special assembly medals. I don't know where you get those from. Buying them is not an option for us. We don't spend any money on the game, so it's completely free to play. Completely free to play, and the one thing we did unlock, we unlocked it with our Google Play credit. So we unlocked a second build queue, and that was only $4.99 on, but we used our Google Play credit, so it didn't really cost us anything. So let's go and pick a research to do. I'm tempted to actually go and do this away teams one that we were. Was it away teams that we were looking at? This one. That's 8 days. No, that's not what. There was one that was 4 days, wasn't it? Was it a different tree? Base mining rate. I don't really need to increase my mining rates. And these are 12 days. Yeah, that's not really going to work. Was it this one? Yeah, it was this one, wasn't it? Let's do that one. It's only just under 4 days. Okay, so we'll run that one, and then that should allow us. Oh, we need to get this to level 3 before we can upgrade protected cargo extension. Actually, all right. Okay, maybe. Well, we need to start working on that a little bit, but appreciate any guidance on stuff we should definitely be focused on around factions. For research, sorry. Ships. Right, so let's have a look at ships. So, two strongest ships are obviously the Augur, which is quite a nice ship actually. Quite like this one. This is a Romulan. Pretty big. I mean, in the grand scheme of this thing, probably ships are one of my weakest assets, just purely because it took me so long to get these ships. Most people have got them already. But yeah, this looks pretty cool. It's quite mean. And we have got the Enterprise, which was part of the reason we kept persevering with this game. NCC 1701 is here, looking glorious. There we go. Yeah, so we've got the Enterprise now, and that one we have got up to level 25. And did we get the Augur up to 25 as well? No, it's 22, so we're still working on that. So Enterprise is a bit stronger at the moment, 2.8 million, and the Augur's 2.7. Then we've got this was the workhorse, the Saladin was the workhorse, that's 45, so that's upgraded fully. That's fully upgraded now, I think, yeah, completely fully upgraded, tier 9. So that's a completely maxed Sally. Centurion, I think we've stopped upgrading that, have we? Or no, we have actually got that fully upgraded. It would seem. Yeah, that is fully upgraded as well. Okay, cool. And it's a lot better looking on a PC than it is on a mobile. There's a lot more real estate. This is on my. I got it to run on my ultra wide. Basically, it will run. It scales. One thing I will say is it does scale reasonably well. So I mean, you can see a lot more with it on an ultra wide on a PC. I mean, some bits don't zoom much, like this bit isn't really zoomed much, unfortunately, but other things do take up the real estate, and so lots of things can be seen a bit easier. And these things zoom quite nicely, so you can see reasonably well. The Franklin is a bit stuck at the moment, the Franklin 8, it's at level 10. And the bottleneck on this is we need to unlock this thing, whatever this is. We need a Warp Core Mark II, which I need to get to level 39 basically for that to unlock. So we are currently at level 38, and we're not in a huge hurry to get to level 39 because obviously that has ramifications, hostile levels that you need to get and hit go up when you go up a level. So it's not necessarily straightforward. we've got quite a few horizons that are fully upgraded. So these are some of the best 3-star miners that you can get. So we've got those. We've got 3 of those in use at the moment, and I think Antares might be out somewhere. Yeah, I think we have got. I think ship D is actually the Antares. We swapped one around yesterday just to see. We were looking at warp ranges to see could we get to deep space, or were we getting anywhere near getting to deep space. Stella is slightly problematic because to upgrade Stella, and we're close to upgrading it to 6, but we need rare uranium, which means I need to do rare exchange armadas with my clan as a priority, and I just need to do it. I just need to get people that will help me do it, and I just need to join in and do rares when they're doing them, and that just takes a bit of coordination, a bit of luck, being on at the right time when people are doing that sort of stuff. But typically I've been avoiding doing. I don't know what this is about. Stellar Weaponry, that's a special research skill unlock thing, which we can't do because we don't have these particles, stellar particles, which I think you get from actually scrapping it for the first time. Now, we don't want to scrap it too early. I'm trying to basically, because it's taken me, it's so painful for me getting up there, but we want to get this to tier 9 and then we're going to scrap it when it's maxed. But so we've never ever scrapped one. Also, I'm a bit scared about doing this because I keep thinking I'll just screw it up and then I won't be able to get it back again. But so yeah, that's probably something I could do with some advice on. And then sorry, what else have we got ship-wise that we use? Vidar we don't use that much, but we've got it reasonably updated now. I think it might actually be maxed out. It is 45 max levels. Yeah, so that's all fully upgraded now. We use this for hitting Borg, but we haven't hit Borg for a while. We're doing most of the Borg. So I'll show you how we're doing that. We're doing it through away missions. So normally we have an away mission running, or that you can run. So this one here, collective bargaining. This can get you the. Can we see the? Is it thinking about it? Oh, this is in progress. Alright. Why won't it let me look at it? Yeah. Should let me look at it. Right. So these are the inert nanoprobes and active nanoprobes. So these are the guaranteed. If you complete it successfully, these are the guaranteed rewards. And if you get a critical success, which is you've done really well, then you get this bonus reward. So I get 229 by doing this, and normally this is pretty easy to do, and it just takes 2 days to run. So normally we'd sort of try and run one of those. We're not min-maxing it, so we're never paying that much attention to this game that we've always got this running on a 2-day cycle. Sometimes it goes several days without us doing it, but then I'll remember to do it, and if we've got 99% of chance of completing it with basically a good health crew on. So we've got Nero with Livis and Vemet, I think, is it? Is that Vemet? Can't see who it is. Oh, I can input. Yeah, it's Vemet and Livis. Yeah, so we've got Nero with Vemet and Livis on there, which gets us 99 and a 10% chance of a crit, which probably isn't going to land. And then these are the traits of officers that could help us get this critical chance up. Fluffy, so 10 of 11 would be good. Minor would also be good, or assimilated would be good. So yeah, 10 of 11 would be really good for that. And we've got some that we leave just so there's always a mission ready for the daily collect. There's only one open at the moment that we could run, but it's a 3-day mission, so we won't really bother doing that one. So what else have we got on ships? So probably we want to look at. Let's have a look at Enterprise first. So Enterprise we actually did upgrade the other day. So so it's gone up a tier, and now we've done quite a lot of upgrades on it, but now our sticking point is again uncommon gas, where we need 4,268. That's going to take ages to get. We can get the parts. Yeah, that's easy. We can just use a little bit of latinum to get that. That's fine. But yeah, getting the uncommon crystal and gas is proving the biggest issue. We've got loads of ore, but the problem is the crystal and gas is contested quite a lot on a few different things. Researches, buildings on your space station, which we haven't really looked at all, and ships. So it's prioritization for me at the moment. This is getting Enterprise maxed out is a priority, and getting Augur not necessarily maxed out but strengthened is also a priority. And we've been able to do quite a bit of getting Augur up as well, because it hasn't really been conflicting with the resources that we need as much. So this is needing ore. It's using crystal. It is using a bit of crystal, so we did use some crystal, so it hurt Antares a little bit in the last cycle. And then if we go back to Antares, where is she? Over here. Is this her? I don't know. It doesn't tell me what ship it is, does it? Why doesn't it show me what ship it is? I think this is Antares, because it's the strength is lower. Now, I mean, the strength is obviously governed by also crew that are on board. One of these is the Antares, and I don't think it's this one, because I think that's pretty much guaranteed to be a Horizon. Why can't I see what ship it is? Oh, it is Antares. You just scroll in. There you go. So this is the Antares, ship D, so we were right. Maybe if we recall this, actually, because it's low anyway, so we could do with repairing it. Let's just call this back, and we can have a look at what we need to upgrade this. It's not at all. It isn't similar to Star Trek Online at all. Star Trek Online is a little bit more surfing. How are you doing? Live long and prosper indeed. The Star Trek Online is like a more first-person type game, I think, with a little bit of. But this is very much a mobile stroke tablet game. So if we look at what could we go and do, what do we actually need to do? Eclipse hostiles we need to do, don't we? Clear the coast, eclipse hostiles. So let's go and do some of that. So you'll see how this interacts. It's quite grindy, which is why I don't spend a lot of time doing it. But it's something to do when you're waiting around for something. So we go Stella, that's right, and presumably we have got a hostile attack crew on. So we've got Pike with Moreau, which have synergy, and then we've got Chen on board. So if we go to officers, so these just a bridge crew, so the captain and then the two other officers that you can put on the bridge. These have got synergy, which is really quite an important thing for bridge crew, is having synergy between them. And then obviously the lower decks, it's all about boosting these stats and bonuses. So this is quite a balanced set, and also got some of my strongest, four of my strongest officers in Uhura. What's her name again? Carol Marcus, Arix from Nero's crew, and Marla McGovers. So we've got those on there, all pretty good. And then this one is on because Talan is so basically the hostile attack crews are either Pipe Moreau and Chen, or Pipe Moreau and Talan. So that's the reason I swap Chen and Talan around depending on what I need to hit. So normally Talan goes on when we need to attack swarm clusters. Yeah, let's go and send this off. That's fine with the crew. Let's go and send this off to exchange space and do some hostile hunting, because that's what we need to be doing. So this is exchange space here, this purple blob. We need to move it back to default view so we can see the system names. We're going to go to Wallach. It's pretty much where I go and do my stuff. It's not... They're strong enough, but you can hit a reasonable amount. That you only need to. I only need to go 4 times to. My ship will get destroyed 4 times. Right, let's repair our Antares and let's speed up the repair. So we've got lots of 30-minute ones, so we can do that, and pretty much it should be almost there. It is there. Okay, straight away. Right, so let's have a look at the Antares then. So the upgrades on Antares. We are up to 6 out of 9, and we need 2 more to get to 7. And you can see here I need crystal. I've got 1340 crystal at the moment, and I need another just under 500 crystal. And then I can do the warp upgrade. Now the warp upgrade will get me 6. So that warp upgrade will get me to 54. Is it? Is that right? Yeah, 48 is the range at the moment. So I don't know why. Have we got Scotty on or something on this? No. Is one of these giving me warp range? What? One of these giving me warp range? What? Ah! So Grush gives warp range increase of 8%. Okay, so yeah, he is giving me a warp range bonus. That's why we've put him on there. The other person that helps warp range is Scotty. Where's Scotty? Scotty somewhere has got a +5 to warp range, I think. Where is Scotty? My Scotty is missing, it would seem. Where's Scotty gone? Is he pre-assigned to a ship somewhere? Sapphire, hello, how you doing? Yes, it's been a while, I guess, hasn't it? I did promise to do it, and we finally got around to doing a bonus as to where we've got to. Scotty's here. He's on A. So he gives a... is it this one? No, it reduces the repair time. That's not the one. One of them gives a bonus to warp range. And I can't figure out who it is. I thought it was Scotty. It's the wrong Scotty. There is another Scotty, is there? God, where's the other Scotty? Can you filter? So somewhere here there's... Yeah, it's not really great, is it? Somewhere here there's another Scotty. Is it the old school original series Scotty, yeah? That's what I need. It's not the Kelvin timeline one, it's the original series Scotty, isn't it? A young original series Scotty as well. Somewhere. This one. Oh, they're both Cadet Scotty. They're both from the... This gives warp theory, this is +5. So at the moment, Grush is probably giving me more... With the 8%, Grush is actually giving me more of a bonus on Ship D than this guy would be. This would give me a +5. So yeah. There are 3. So there's 2 from the Kelvin timeline, and then there's another one in here, is there? And I probably haven't unlocked him. So the original series one, maybe I haven't unlocked. So the TOS ones, I've got some of them here, but yeah, we haven't really looked too much. So you can see here on my Antares, I want to get this upgraded so that I can get into the really initial deep space and start mining 4-star. And to do that, I need gas and crystal. Gas and crystal, and on this one, I need crystal. So this is the bottleneck. So we did use a little bit of crystal to upgrade Augur, and so I'm not going to be generally doing it as a rule. Because I do want this faction miner, I want to get a fact. It's either this or the other one is this. The other faction miner I've got is the Valkis, which is a lot less developed. So this is not quite as advanced. So this one is at level 5. It's not far behind, but the problem is this is going to use crystal and gas as well, and I don't want to use my crystal and gas on this miner as well as Antares. I want to get Antares upgraded, and then I'll work on Valkis. So I'm focusing just on one faction miner at the moment, which is Antares. I don't have a Cavort, no, I do not. I don't have any Klingon stuff. I was sort of looking at factions earlier. So Klingons, we haven't got anything. Yeah. So is that easier? You need a tier 7 plus warp upgrade to get to the first system. So I think I'm getting close to it with Antares. I'm at tier 6 at the moment, aren't I? So I basically need to get it upgraded one more time, and then I need to... I think we're on 6 here. Yeah, we're on 6 out of 9. So I need to get this upgraded and this upgraded. Then I can get on to the next tier 7 and then hopefully upgrade it there. And then that should be enough to get us, initially at least, into the space over here. So there's where is it? Up here somewhere, yeah. So this one here gives me... This gives me 4-star ore and crystal, and I think this one gives that's just past deal. That one gives gas and gas and ore. So these two systems, which I could get to, but they need 56, and this upgrade when we get it will get us 54, so 2 away. But we need a little bit more. We're going to need the level 7 one to get up there. And as soon as we can get up there, that we can start mining 4-star, or trying to mine 4-star, because all the nodes were occupied when I was looking earlier. You can get there with Grush and Scotty on a ship, but it will mine very slowly on a tier 6 miner. Yeah. Flip mines are gas or crystal ore, so you most benefit from Cavort and Antares. Okay. My strongest ship, period, is the Enterprise. So if we look, my strongest ship, period. So this is the strongest miner, other than Horizons. I've got fully upgraded Horizons, but Horizons will never get me to deep space. So hence we've been working on faction miner. But yeah, this is now, it's been swapping between Augur and Enterprise since we've got these. Sally was I think last time we looked at this, Saladin was the go-to, was the main workhorse, and was the strongest ship. But now, since we've got these epic 3-star ships, these have massively overtaken. Have I farmed in Tigor? Because that's where you'll get a Cavort very fast. No, I have not. Whereabouts is that? The hyperlanes let this game look like Stellaris. It doesn't really bear any relation to Stellaris, but yeah, the galaxy map, I guess. That sort of view, maybe. What is some of these things here, actually, undiscovered? I need tokens to get there, do I? Yeah, I need some sort of tokens. I think these are just Borg ones, actually. What are these ones? That one I could go to. These are 2 new systems, I think. I don't think they were there the other. They weren't there recently. And that one's probably out of range. Yeah, 64. So there's some systems they've added systems in, but yeah, they're out of range. Tigor, whereabouts is it? In Klingon space. If I search for it, will be a better idea, wouldn't it? I can do that on here, can't I? Search, yeah, there we go. Tycho Core. What's in here? 3-star crystal. It's a level 39 system. So my problem with going here is, I'll get my butt kicked by the Klingon warfire that comes, but we could probably send Augur and we haven't been farming Klingon space for a while. But my rep's so bad, I'm almost minus 2 million permanently anyway. So going and doing that wouldn't be a massive problem. Whereabouts is this in relation to? It's there, right? Okay. So it's at the end of the trail, isn't it? Where were we going? When we used to farm Klingons, we were going to Gorath. So we were going here. That was where we were doing most of our hostile farming, which is a 38 system, so it's only one level down, isn't it, really? And now we've got bigger ships, because we were sending Sally there all the time. But, yeah, okay, Tycho Car, so let's remember that then. And save that as a favourite. Cool, excellent. Thanks for that one, Sapphire, appreciated. You know you can cancel the hostile with just warp out and cancel warp. No way on earth! Seriously? No way. It's all survey, so just load up with Pike, Moreau and Chen and go wild with your enterprise. No way! You can't do that, surely. Really? That's a... wow, that is a mad... that is mad, isn't it? Right. What are we going to do with this? I might swap this back to a Horizon, actually. We really only put this on yesterday to find out. Let's put it on the Horizon. So we've got 3 Horizons that are fully upgraded. So let's send that back out. So let's just go here and send it out here. Down there. There we go. That'll do. Right. Let's go and do some Eclipse hostiles, and then we'll sign off. Researches, you probably missed the research part. We could look at the researches. Did we pick one? We have picked one to do, haven't we? I could really look it up on YouTube. It's a nice trick. Nice. Yeah, I didn't know about that. I'm not sure. It's not something I'd heard from my alliance, actually, so I don't know whether they all know about it. They probably all know about it and just thought I already knew about it, but no idea. So that is definitely something that's a little bit interesting, isn't it? So yeah, Trust has no clue. Anyway, so we are Commodore Trust in this, and let's look at officers. So I'm going to go and look at some of Red Deuce's YouTubes on officers, I think. I want to figure out what I should be focusing on to upgrade next. Like I say, if we sort it by strength, that really shows you the cream of the crop a bit better. No, I don't want to go into that one. Right. Joaquin. No. You know you're deployed. I don't really want to know. Right. So, Khan, we get shards for Khan from Threat from Beyond, so I'm not too worried about that. That's really doing well. We're using our transporter patterns to get Pike upgraded, and we use our Federation recruit tokens and our to get Kirk, and we use our Romulan ones to get Nero wherever Nero is here. So he's on 107 out of 800, so he's a bit behind Kirk at the moment. Khan's just started rocketing away. He's miles away. Pike's doing pretty good. Pike doesn't need to be upgraded, really? Captain Clueless rides again. Yes, Slythe, absolutely. Basically, you tell it to go somewhere, then warp and cancel. When the hostile gets to its destination, it stops working and you're free to move around. Okay, alright. So, I don't have to leave the system, yeah? But that's interesting. I've noticed sometimes it doesn't always register a hostile, but mostly when I go to Klingons it pretty much does, whereas sometimes when I go to Yarda for the Augments, it doesn't always send something to chase my Botany Bay around the map. But I mean, Botany Bay, I can just go around the map and, you know, the hostile will just chase me around while I'm doing all the data farming I need to do. So, any advice on any other officers I should focus on trying to... Gorkon we sort of are, because we don't have Klingon, so we have sort of been picking some up on him. Trying to get him to 300 would be good, but he's, again, behind Nero and behind Kirk. What else have we got in here? I guess there's also probably what we haven't even unlocked as well. So there's quite a few we haven't unlocked in the officers, you can see here. Quite a few of the Borg ones. What is close to getting unlocked? So Eurydice is getting close to unlocked. Lorca's not too far away, only 6 away. TOS Kirk's only 5 away. So imagine he'll be probably pretty good. John Luke is 17 away. Obviously he'd be pretty good to get. Just purely because he's John Luke Picard, of course. So super awesome. You want to recommend Carol's trait and Charbonnic's trait. They're great for a away team that give you faction credits. Okay, 6 of 11 should be your main goal to tier. That's a much better use of trait points. Is TP trait points? 6 of 11, which is 5 of 11. Where's 6 of 11? Is he a purple one? That one. 6 of 11. Is this Crass, is it? This is an assimilated Crass, isn't it? Yeah, Crass was a skilled warrior. He is unfamiliar with his formidable new enemy. His simple mining fleet was swiftly overwhelmed by Borg forces. Yeah. So, I've got him assimilated, but I haven't started on the Ruthless part yet. I need 7,650 for the first one of that. And then, as far as this goes, I just need shards to upgrade, because he's only on 5 out of 5, so... Those shards get him from 38 to 115. I guess I could pull him from Transporter Patterns as a priority, maybe? Transporter Patterns. Ah, there you go, you're already telling me to use my Transporter Patterns to get Crass. 6 of 11. Crass. Okay. Alright. More important than Pike. Don't waste traits on 6 of 11. Okay. Do you want to know what I did with all my trait XP? It went on Kirk. I upgraded to 8 out of 9. With what I had months. I'd not used trait XP at all. I just got loads and loads and loads of it, and then yeah. So my Pike, I'm a Pike I use all the time because I use PMC or PMT. So yeah, Pike I use all the time. I don't know whether we can look at his stuff here. He's not really, because we don't put him on away missions, so we haven't really. He's never on away missions. He was always on ship doing hostile hunting, basically. So we haven't really done a lot with that, but yeah, we need 125 to get him upgraded again. So that was what I was working on, was trying to get him upgraded one more time. And then, but yeah, if the 6 of 11 is a priority over this, then Kirk is awesome for ATA mission, away teams, lead expedition. So yeah, I mean, I am finding him very strong, so I don't feel like I wasted it, but I think I maybe, had I really known what I was doing when I upgraded it, I'd have probably just partly upgraded him. I probably wouldn't have gone quite as deep as 8 out of 9. I'd have probably just maybe done 1 level of impulsive or something, and then saved a lot of that leveling of, because that must have been tens and tens and tens of trait XP I used up. But now we're spreading it around a lot more of the officers we use on our lead expedition. Nero, Kirk, and Quark. I don't think I've got Quark. Have I got Quark unlocked yet? can search, can you? Can you search? No. Where's Quark? Probably not got him. Quark. There, I've not got him. So that's a little bit away, isn't it, really? A little bit away. Odo's coming in with a raid. Odo, I was raiding you. But obviously you're getting off before I am. I'm only supposed to be doing... We've been doing it for 1 hour 23 minutes, so I was supposed to be raiding you, never mind. Thanks for coming and raiding. Thank you for the follow earlier as well. Welcome, raiders. You've done 3 hours. You need to log off. Don't blame you. So we don't play... We play Star Trek Fleet Command all the time, but we don't do regular streams on Twitch of Star Trek Fleet Command, so it's very, very occasional, but basically every 6 months I will do one, like an update where I've got on the game, and this is another one of those updates, and Sapphire very kindly comes on and then points me in a lot of directions as to what I should be doing. Yeah, so we've been having a bit of a talk in this one about officers, factions, ships, and research, because I'm basically a clueless level 38. You've talked too much already, you need to relax. Not at all, you've been very much most helpful. Thank you, Odo, for the follow. Thank you, Phase38, for the follow. Hope you're safe and well this evening. Welcome to the crew, and it's lovely to have you on board. So I predominantly play, I'm Trust Anyone, I predominantly play, I'm Commodore Trust on Star Trek Fleet Command. And I predominantly play World of Warships on Europe and North America, EU and NA servers. I also play some other games. I played a little bit of Red Dead Redemption 2. I would like to get back into doing that because that's an amazingly fun game to play, and I have streamed a little bit of that. We've also done a little bit of streaming of Frostpunk. We've also done a little bit of streaming of Battlestar Galactica Deadlock, and we also and have recently streamed Valheim. And part of the community that I'm in with ships, I have started a Valheim server with them recently with the Mistlands patch update, so I've been playing Valheim more recently for the last 2 months. So Valheim is now a regular part of my daily play, and we will do a bit of a where are we with Valheim when we jump into the next part of the stream. So the way I said the Fleet Command bit was going to work was we're going to do Fleet Command, and then I'm going to raid you to a Fleet Commander. So you'll all go off to see Fleet Command because you've been sat here looking at Fleet Command. If you want to, if you're interested in what I'm looking at in some of my other games, then I will restart a stream after a little bit of a pause, probably to get a drink and what have you. I'll restart with Valheim, and then we'll go from Valheim to, as one stream, we'll do Valheim initially, then we'll pop into Warships on EU, and then we'll pop into Warships on NA, and that should be it, and we'll raid over to a shipper at the end of the evening. At least that's the plan. So yeah, my researches, we did have a bit of a look at the researches. We're currently running now minor offence, because if we get this up to level 3 we can upgrade our protected cargo. So I'm currently doing the first one of this, and then we'll see how expensive the other two are as to whether it's worthwhile. Anyway, we're supposed to be doing, of course we're supposed to be focusing on doing exchange transports for our hostile Eclipse farming for this one. We need to flip this miner over as well. So yeah, we flip the miners over, we just check we're not going to go over cargo, we're looking good on that, that's fine. The one in Hubert, we just leave sat full, we don't get reset on that system. It's pretty chilled nowadays. So we can leave him on a node there, and basically one miner can do the daily in 3 goes, so that'll take about an hour and a half to do. But we tend to like to set 3 on ore so that we get those done straight away when we wake up, the whole lot. Where are we going with this one? 31, that'll do. Let's get into our mining system and kill every miner. Nivy, nice one. So we've got fairly friendly rules of engagement on this server. It's a lot more chilled out than 154 used to be, and it's certainly more chilled out than when 154 merged with 134, because this is server 134 now. When 134 and 154 merged together, it was a bit like there was a little bit of an initial, you know, every man for himself type thing. There's no mining rules or anything like that, but it did settle down actually rather quickly, and it actually, to be fair, has settled down to probably be slightly more peaceful than 154 ever was at the best. So thank you very much for the red alert, red alert, Odo. You're level 46, you're streaming in the UK on Sleep Command. If you want to ask a commander anything, hit me up with a follow, but 3 hours on you need to go and eat too. Yeah, I had a bit of food just before this little bonus stream, so Boys from the Dwarf, indeed, it's classic, absolute classic. So yeah, thanks for coming over, raiders from Odo. Thank you again, Odo, for thinking of me with your raid. I was looking at who's streaming Fleet Command before I went on, and I saw you were there, and I was like, I'm gonna go and raid this guy, because this was only supposed to be an hour stream, and it's turned into an hour and a half. So we ran a bit later, but equally, if I'd have raided you, you'd have probably been cursing me because you'd have wanted to get off to go and get some food. So go and enjoy your food. My Stella research is my M score over a... How do you see that? Can you see it here? I don't think it is. I haven't got a clue what I'm doing, you know. You know, Sapphire, I haven't got a clue what I'm doing. This, we need to do with this rare exchange armadas. So I need to do rare exchange armadas with my clan, with my alliance, and then I can get the upgrade. Because at the moment I'm stuck needing the rare plutonium, rare uranium, and I can't get it because I need to do rare exchange armadas. Go to build ships and then select Stella details. Ships. Stella. There, yeah, details. M is 0. 0. You see, because I need this, and I need this. I don't know what these are. Stella particles. I need to scrap the Stella for the first time, so we're trying to upgrade Stella first. Everybody's like going, what is this uber noob doing? I've never scrapped the Stella. I always got, when Stella came out, I just said, it's another thing that they're bringing to the game. It's way too much. There's too much stuff to do. I want to get my Enterprise, and I'm not messing about with this crap. So, so I have not been doing Stella much at all, and I'm trying to upgrade it before I scrap it. But are you saying I should scrap it before I get it fully upgraded? Because I've been working on the basis I should get it as high as possible before I scrap it. But yeah. Anyway, clueless as always. Let's kill this one. If you zoom in, you can actually see them. Actually, so there you go. It looks a bit. I guess better, I don't know. Does it look better? When you can see what you're doing rather than a pointy triangle. There you go, eat that. Anyway, pointy triangle it is. Let's give that one a bit of a hey-ho. So yeah, so I don't know whether it it's Highlander all over again. So do I? What should I do? Should I persevere and try and keep upgrading it? Because I'm like thinking now I'm at the point where finally I've just got nowhere with my Stella. I need to do rare exchange armadas with my clan and alliance and get it upgraded to the next level 6, I think. When do you do the scrapping of the Stella? I guess because like the higher you get, I understand the more reward you get. If you can only get green stuff, then scrap when your Stella needs blue stuff. Oh, well, it needs blue stuff at the moment. But I can get both. I just need to do the rare exchange armadas. So I can keep doing that until you get the blue stuff, then build it till it needs epic stuff, and then scrap it at that point. So yeah, I mean, at the moment I just need green and blue stuff. So it doesn't need my Stella does not need any purple stuff. So it doesn't need any epic stuff. But the guys do occasionally do epic armadas as well. So there are people grinding it. You can't do stellar armadas with a 0M score. What do you mean? What is an M score? Like I say, I literally know nothing about it. What does an M score mean? I could see that it was on there when we went and saw it, and it said M0 out of 160. You don't add to the damage, so it's some sort of damage bonus, is it? So I'm not. So at the moment, I'm attending and getting rewards, but I'm not actually doing any damage. Is that what you're saying? I haven't done a lot of research for the Stella either. That's the other problem. Look, this is one of my clan mates here, one of my alliance mates. Who's this? There you go, Indy. Hey, Indy, how you doing? Flying across the map in a red Stella. That looks really, really cool, doesn't it? He's got like a custom skin on his. Everybody's got red Stellas apart from me. That one's got a yellow one. Why is this guy in here with an Intrepid? What's all that about? Anyway, we can kill this one first, actually. Let's do it in order. Yeah, so we will be putting this onto YouTube. We will be tagging it with the fleet command. So if you want to take a look back, we did look at some of the other things earlier, some of the researches where we've got to. We looked through the tree, so you could take a little bit of a look back, and it would massively help me. You've already massively helped me, you know, please feel free to comment on the YouTube once it's posted. That would be cool. We'll do a few more of these. I want to really keep doing this till it dies, at least, don't I? These guys are killing the stuff up here, so maybe I should kill this one down here. We're not doing very well on this. How much do we need? 3.59 more. So we need, what, 2 more, 3 more? 2 more 31s. No, 3 more we need to do to get this first one, and then we should be able to get up to about near there, I think, before we die. Right, 31. Let's go do him. It can be a huge time sink. I mean, it keeps going and going and going. Like, there's level 50 plus now. I mean, I'm at 38 and I've been doing it for 3 years, and I've been free to play. So, like I say, I haven't spent any money on the game. I mean, you can spend an awful lot of money on this game to get nowhere, basically, is what I will say. There's loads of grind all the time. I mean, some of the queue times for build stuff can take years. Literally, it can take years to build stuff, and you've only got, like, limited queues. I mean, I've got, like, 2 builds and 1 research, and you have to pay to unlock these. That's money. So, yeah. Real money. I don't spend real money on this. This is completely... This was the one thing I said when I started playing this game was, I can play this game on my mobile, that's fine, but I'm not spending any money on it. So, there'll be more grind every month. Well, they bring more and more things in. That's why when they brought Stella in, I said, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing Stella. It's another grind to do on top of everything else. You know, we're already doing Borg with Vidar. We're already doing, like, each of the factions that we're trying to do. It was just too much. It was too much. But, you know, I have sort of relented slightly in the last year and started doing some focus on Stella, but not as much. It's getting a little bit more focused now. Like I say, I will be working on my Armada participation to try and get some rares done to get the rare uranium to upgrade the Stella again, and then obviously we do want to get to the point where we can scrap it, maybe for the first time. So every month there's a cycle of grind. Yeah, there's some more content being released pretty regularly, isn't there? Like, there's some new Borg stuff now, and it's like fleet commanders. Who understands fleet commanders? There's a load of missions about fleet commanders at the moment. What daily have we just finished? Alliance Unity, excellent. So the only thing we've not done is our daily 24-hour and our last 4-hour. And then that's it. These 3 we can't do because they're all in deep space and we don't have access to deep space yet. Not for mining and not for killing 41. We don't have any faction deep space access at the moment, so we can't get to Romulan 41s. And Exocomps we don't use. So Exocomps are something we don't use. So if you folks have got some clue on what I should do with Exocomps, how I should use them, when I should use them, then that would be really helpful, because we don't use Exocomps. That was another thing that was basically to... I'm on the good track. I'm on the right track. Excellent. Well, a lot of that was due to your help last time, Sapphire, if I'm totally honest. That was a huge help the last time, and so, you know, we hadn't got Enterprise, we hadn't got Augur at the time, and so, you know, it's moved on a little bit. I think some of the researches we've done have been useful researches, but we probably need to do a bit more. I don't think you can see researches. You can do it from the station, though, can't you? Yeah, if there's something we should specifically check on researches, if I do it here, does it allow you to see the trees? Research, yeah, it does. Right. So I think we're stuck with combat at the moment. There's not much more I can do. This is all maxed up here on the first cycle, and this lot all needs gas and crystal. And gas and crystal we're saving for the Antares upgrade at the moment. It's if we're not using it for Enterprise and Antares, it's not being used. It's not being used for any of these. So I guess probably there's some elements of these we need to pick up at some point. Yeah. You don't use Exocomps either unless it's the station ones. Okay. Ursva and Groombridge have 41s. Ursva, where's that then? Because I obviously Groombridge, we were talked about Groombridge as like being an example of where Federation maybe had an advantage, or attacking Federation had an advantage, because they had 41s. Well, let's have a look at this one you've mentioned here then, Ursva. So if we search for that one. Where's that one? Because I was looking through with the level hostiles on. Oh, it does have 41s. That's a Klingon one that has 41s. Next to Kronos, right in nice and easy. But there's so it's the ones that are the odd one out is you can kill 49s in, yeah, but I can't kill 49s. Yeah, 49s are way too strong. My Augur isn't that big at the moment, but it might get there. It might get there in the next couple of months. I'm not sure. It's only just been upgraded, so it probably needs a bit of work. So when I say next couple of months, it's probably 3 to 6 months, I guess. But there are 41s here, aren't there? Right, we need to memorize this one as well. How do I bookmark this? You have to do it from the thing, don't you? Oh, it's up here. Alright. There we go. So if we do that and then save. There we go. Alright, well this is an option, isn't it? There's a couple of things we can be doing here. So we should be going to Tycho and farming for Covort shards blueprints, and we should be going to here and doing our Federation 41s that we need to do, because that's Klingon, isn't it? Optimal, you would be triple lot now. I assume you don't have a Fishar or a Franklin A. I've got a Franklin. Yeah, I've got a Franklin. If we go to ships, I've got a Franklin A. It's only a level 10 one though. It seems to have got stuck slightly because I need a. I can't do anything more with it until I'm level 39, I think. There's a Franklin A gone. So Franklin A was something we didn't have last time as well, so... Well, where's Franklin A gone? There you go. Got one of these. This is a 4-star ship. This is maybe my first 4-star ship. Details not available. Oh no, you're right. Maybe I don't have this then. Maybe I don't have this. Oh no, it says uncommon tier 1 of 12. Yeah, which... I'm pretty sure I do have that one. The original Franklin got scrapped and we built one of these, yeah. So I have, that's what I use. I use that for getting my swarm done. Check my hangar, but I can't check my hangar. Oh, you're right, you can check your hangar on your base, can't you? Okay. Ship hangar. Refits, is it? No. Ship abilities. You can't see your ships here, can you? No. These. This is somewhere we're not going. Not going near any of this cosmetic rubbish. How do you see your ships? I don't know. I normally go and get a free ship and have a look at it here. Not sure if you have something at home. No, I don't. Everything's deployed. Let's kill this. Let's get this guy done, and we'll quickly go back and have a look at it. How about that? Let's get these hostiles done. There's quite a few people having a bit of a go at these ones, aren't there? Cloaking and some projectiles are more than cosmetics, but you scrapped a Franklin, so you have a Franklin A. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I have done that. So, I mean, again, partly due to advice last time, you know. Yeah. So, you know, some of what you told me to do, we've managed to do. It's been probably more than 6 months, hasn't it? So, can we get rid of that? There we go. Let's get that one done. So we're doing about 1.7, are we, for those ones? Interesting, I'm not seeing this tick up. There's none of the labels, the messages are coming up to say we're ticking up. It's stuck, isn't it? It's stuck on this Klingon attack. Anyway, you can see that the health's going down gradually. 31, way to go. And then these two 31's not 30. Or maybe this guy's not awake. Maybe we can take that 29 down as well. Did run with your Mantis and scored 1,008 points for the solar leaderboard, Ops 42. That score is going to be insane. Oh, that 37's awake. He's definitely doing stuff. Alright, we're not going to be able to do that one. Oh, he's going to get there first. Have to go to the one below. 29, 29, 30. That guy's doing these ones. Yeah, it's a bit busy in here actually. It's normally busier. This is about as busy as it gets, but there is a mission going on for Eclipse Hostile, and it is the evening, so everybody's doing it. Normally I'm doing this. It's late evening after I finish streaming. We are coming up to 1 hour 46 minutes we've done, so literally we'll get this dead, we'll get back to port and get back to the hangar, repair it, and we'll have a quick look at the Franklin. It's the heavy hitter, is solo leaderboard, is it? What did I do last night actually? Finished third on one of them. I don't normally do solo leaderboards, but I did one for ship upgrades. I upgraded the Enterprise up a whole tier, and I upgraded Augur as well, and I got to third on the solo leaderboard for ship upgrades for my range. which I thought was quite good, given I'd never really go in for that sort of thing. I try and focus on my solo milestones, and don't really do solo leaderboards, because solo leaderboards can just suck up all your resources or all your... Is he gonna get that 31 before we get it? Come on, I should get that first. Excellent. Winner. So we've done a milestone, 3,000. Are we up to the next one on the... No, we still need 100 points. So we're up to part 2. We need 3 and 4. That's pretty good, actually. Maybe we can do this in 2 goes. Close to 2 goes. Actually, we're still strong enough, aren't we? Yeah, we're gonna be going for a little bit longer on this one, aren't we? He's just under half now. There's a load of stuff down the bottom. We should have gone down the bottom. Never mind. Everybody's going to be going down the bottom now. Yeah, this guy's going down here. Everybody else is going down. Maybe we can hang up here then. Take these out while everybody's running down. To get all these guys, we can maybe get what spawns up at the top. See all these little dots here, where these little dots are the telltale signs where they're going to spawn. So normally you can hang around a few of those and get a few things done. It's getting tankier. It certainly is getting tankier. I think some of the upgrades we've been doing, it's definitely helped. Oh, he's just come in. That guy's probably over there. Where can we go here that's going to get us? That one maybe. No, he's going to 38's going to get it. Yeah, we're going to hang out up here. Just hope this guy's not awake. Maybe we should finish a couple more of our away missions off, actually, thinking about it. Just get rid of that one. Okay, some officer XP. Some more officer XP. Not a lot on that one. And we'll finish that one off because there'll be something that'll be finished for next tomorrow. Ooh, that's good. We got the ship XP and the Latinum as well. Perfect. So there's a few here that we can do. Let's go for the officer XP one. So we need to do attack. So we filter on attack, and then we've got, these are our attack officers. Let's do, we put Gorkon on an away mission. Let's leave him off because we don't really need him on there. Let's take, we could do it with Kang and Mara and Chang, I think. There we go, that'll do. That saves Gorkon for anything that needs Chancellor. Maybe one of these does. Pilot. This is a defense one. So defense ones we could just put Kirk and Spock and they'll be back for a day, won't they? I don't think we're going to be doing anything tonight with those in terms of armadas. Whilst I said it's priority, I'm going to be doing warships, so. Stellar cartography, yeah, let's do that one. That's an 8-hour one. Need a health. Who's got health? 10 of 11. And I'm guessing these two are going to be too hard to do. It's a 2-day one. One round of Tigor will be about 100,000 officer XP. Really? Wow. Okay, so we should be raking it in, and I'll also be getting shards for Kavort to start building up. I don't know how many I've got, actually. Whether I've got any so far. Where am I here? Down there. Let's get it down the map. Let's flip this node. Back you go. And Barrels. Excellent, excellent. Yeah, I mean, getting Klingon stuff would be good. I mean, like I say, it seems like it's going to be a lot of effort to get Klingons, and I actually like the fact that I can actually go and send a miner to sit in Klingon space, and it will help for the hostiles when I get faction hunt. It's like one faction that's a bit easier. You can leave it overnight and it'll farm some, as long as someone doesn't go and kill your fighter when it's attacking you. That's really annoying when somebody's gone into the system and actually killed the fighter that's attacking you, and it doesn't chain attack. You've built 2 Barrels, and just on Tigor alone, I've got a load of stuff. I mean, I guess, like, what about building and scrapping straight away without tearing anything up? Like, I'm thinking Horizons. I've got 1,000. I think it's 40 to build a Horizon, and I've got 1,000. Is it worth building? And I can do auto farming in Yarda, but it doesn't count for faction mining for the faction hunts. So it is sort of helpful. I mean, if you can dedicate the time, and now I've got bigger ships, it's a bit easier. It's a bit easier. It does happen quicker now I've got Enterprise, for sure. I mean, when I had Saladin only, it was like getting 2 factions done was a lot of work. Whereas now with Enterprise and Augur to a degree, because they're pretty much similar strength, it feels like it's a lot easier. He's going to go and he's working up, and he's going to go and do those 2. Let's go and do this 30 over here. We are about to die soon. We're a quarter of the way to go. 2-star chisel for a little boost. What's a 2-star? Is that an exocomp? It's not worth it. You only max ops 26 ships, the Mayflower, D3 and Legionary. Oh really? Oh, I maxed my for scrapping, right? Okay. So it's not worth building a Horizon to scrap it. You only build a Mayflower, D3 and Legionary for scrapping. Okay, all right. Scrapping envoys or so the 2 stars are envoys, Tala and Choras. Okay, yeah, I haven't been. I mean, the problem with that is I need to go back to mining 2-star. And we haven't really gone there. There's only so many hours in the day. And it's hard work. Seems hard work anyway. Right. Are we going to get to this 29 before he gets there? We are going to get there just in front of him. Which means he's probably going to take this guy out. Maybe we can get there before him and get the 31 as well. Yeah, he's not really realised, has he? Got to jump on him. And there's a few 29s up here as well. Don't waste time on Horizons. I've found them useful to have maxed Horizons, because when it's been helpful. When it has been helpful. I haven't regretted doing. 2 of them have been fully maxed, and I think one's not quite fully maxed. And maybe I should have focused some of that resource onto Antares a bit more, but yeah, it's easy. Hindsight's 20/20, isn't it? Once you know what you want to, what you need to do, it's a lot easier, having been down the path already. But when you don't know what the path is, where the path's going, it's a bit trickier. So we've missed out at least one cycle of missions so far on this arc, so we're a little bit behind. But the main event is always down here. It's the commander badges. Is it on 20? Yeah, the commander badges are the main thing to try to get. We want to finish this off. Sometimes they appear on 19, which is nice. But one max horizon is good. Get your faction minded off to that. Yeah. So I have focused more on it now, and Antares is definitely the focus here because I want to get up to deep space and start doing some tier 4 mining. I mean, it's going to be interesting to see if I can even get a node, to be honest. But you know, maybe occasionally I might be able to. One max horizon will do nicely. I've got a couple. Maybe I've got 2 definitely. Maybe even a third that's not far off it. Let's do this one. Yeah, still. Yeah, this is annoying that these messages has been stuck. Alright, now it's going to come up with... There we go, boom, it suddenly worked when we clicked on it. There's a backlog of total amount of... Is this going to chain play all the banner messages now? Oh dear me. It's going to be doing this for a while. It's probably been stuck for about an hour not doing the banner messages because it was stuck on that one Klingon 26. Oh dear. It's a bit buggy. You've got Antares because your alliance has territory for ore and crystal, which mine much faster than in public space. Yeah, okay, so can I look at my alliance's faction things? Where are they? Can I go into here without having to go there? Yeah. In the old days you couldn't. What's this? This is just trait. That's no use, is it? That one. What does that one do? So this one gives... This is Isogen. 2-star Isogen. Should I be mining Isogen more regularly as well, and working on that for the clan, because we've not really been doing a lot on that. I know. What am I doing here? Don't want to go there. No. Oh, you muppet. No, I don't want to go there. I just want to view the system. Holy crap. Never mind. This one's Isogen. 3-star. This one is 3-star Isogen. No? 3-star Crystal. Yeah, this was actually really helpful. This was actually really helpful when we got this one, because I could do crystal mining without going to Klingon space. But then again, once we got the horizons fully upgraded, they could just sit there in Klingon space for quite a while, flipping nodes. And even go all night. We go to mining, does it tell us? 2-star ISO and 1-star ISO, okay. Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, what are you doing? Have you got out of... Oh, right. Okay, maybe this is going to be a quieter system. Not really, this seems to be pretty much as busy as Wallet was. These guys are a bit weaker as well, so it's going to take us a few more to kill them. As long as you don't get Klingons around your anus. Hey, Dot Strangefruit, how you doing? Doc has shout out. How you doing, Doc? You good? I've been playing some War Thunder. Right. Old joke, nearly as old as me, but still it makes you chuckle, yeah. Yes, indeed. Oh dear. you're always short on refined ISO. Yeah, I've not been probably refining as much as I should have done. Just crawled in from work to play D&D with some mates. Your normal Monday night D&D. Yeah, we've got a load of guys that do it on Sunday, and well, they do it like 3 times a week. I mean, I'm not really into it, but they do it. They do it Friday, Sunday, and they have been doing sort of Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, one of those days as well. But you run max refines every day for 1, 2, and 3 star. Wow, okay. Jeez. That's dedication, Sapphire, that really is. Fair play, fair play. Play Sunday nights and then on Roll20 with some other people. Excellent, excellent. Where are we doing with this? We're almost there, aren't we? Can we kill this one? Come on, we just want to get this guy dead. This one's going to flip. Snowed. We're getting up to our protected cargo limit. This flip cycle probably is going to take it over. So, no, not with the 3600. It's not. For meridians. I don't have a meridian yet. I don't have a amalgam. I am working on a sarcophagus. When we get one of these, when we get this ship dead, we can have a look at ships briefly. This is the one last thing I want to do, because we want to look at Stella, we want to look at Franklin A, and I also want to look at ships for blueprints. So that, well, we can look at blueprints now, can't we? So blueprints wise, what I'm starting to do is build the Sark up when the events are coming in. The amalgam, I'm not sure whether it's any use or not, but the Sarko's an epic 3-star, so I thought, well, I can get four blueprints each time from this mission. So as long as I get the events, they come up fairly regularly. We've managed to get from 0 to 58 relatively quickly, so it's the most useful ship in the game, sorry. So what I'll do is I'll build it and then I'll upgrade it then. Now you said that. Was it a node hogger? Was it basically used for just sitting on a node and being difficult to get off a node? Yeah, 1 meridian, a max pull 1-star and 2-star, 3-star. You have the skin. You hoard 2 million 1-star, 4 million 2-star, and 8 million 3-star. Wow. Magnum and Meridian can mine 4-star. Get them both as soon as possible. Really? Okay. Well, that's interesting, isn't it? Can I get this one? No, not you. I don't want to kill you. Unimatrix 12. Is it? Unimatrix Omega. Sonic 69 doesn't sound like a very Borg name, does it? Should be 6 of 9. It's a node hogger that said it takes the ship 200 hours to get to the node and will get killed by a Mayflower as it has 0 defense when not on the node. so it'll get killed before it gets on the node. Oh no. No. Oh dear me. Alright. Okay. So it literally is not the fastest on impulse power then, yeah? Are we about to die anytime soon? Come on. Let's get this done. I want to look at these ships. No, we're still not anywhere near dying, are we? Buy cloaking for the Sarko for the cheap price of $300. Yeah, I'm not spending any money on the game, I'll tell you that now. Certainly not on that ship. Right. What time are we? It's 8:15. Okay, it's definitely Valheim time, isn't it? Come on, die already so I can look at the ships. I'll pull this one off back from. He is close to dying, and we do need to kill these hostiles because this is what we need for the mission. So we've got to 90. We've done. Okay, so we only need 9. We might. I don't think we can do 9 million. Well, maybe we can do 9 million before he dies. Who knows? Seem to be getting through it, don't we? Maybe we can actually get to 9 million and finish the whole thing off with one visit. That would be pretty incredible. You can buy a cloaking so you can get to the node. That is horrendous. I don't even want to think about the amount of money people might have spent on this game. Fortunately, free to play. The only thing I unlocked was a second build queue for $4.99, and that was using my Google Play credit that I'd built up from my Google rewards. So it wasn't actually my own money, really. It was just credit that I used for buying ebooks, really. I used it to buy that instead. And I would say that was worthwhile. I mean, I'm not going to spend, what is it, £18, £20 for a second research queue. I can go and take a running jump. Right, so let's get this. Let's get this done. What are we getting on here? Come on. Must be getting close. 5.86 million needed. I don't think we're going to do it before we die. $28 might help. They want $100 for a 4th research queue, and I think it's $50 for a 3rd builder. Nah. No. It's just going to be... I get the feeling this guy's going to die just before we hit the final end of the milestone. Let's have a look at that one up there. What are we on at the moment? 2.66. Oh, it's really close. We might just finish it before it goes pop. It'd be slightly annoying if we have to send it back. But I mean, the one good thing is, because we're at Skydark at the moment, it's not too far to go, because Skydark's over here, so it doesn't take too long to get to here. It used to take a lot longer when we were down in in here. It used to take ages to get up there. It used to be like easily 10 minutes to get up here. Right, where are you? You are about to die. 27. You're a 27. Can we hit you before the 40 gets you? Please, 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 please get there in time. Thank you. If I die, you can kill it, mate. Oh no, we killed it. I need another 27, I think. Do that one. $454. Yeah. Hopefully that 27 is not enough to pop us. JVU61, thank you so much for the follow. Hate yourself. Hope you're safe and well this evening, and welcome to the crew. It's lovely to have you on board. So we are going to... we will be doing periodic updates, bonus updates of Starship Fleet Command, but yeah, it's not our bread and butter. But we are playing it, and hopefully you can see between this and the last one, there's been a step change in what we've been able to get done. So that's the winner, chicken dinner. 6,000 battle pass points for that. Can we get ourselves killed? Maybe it's about to pop any second. Was that enough to trigger a... No, it's not. We're short by some way, aren't we? 89, I don't think that's updated. I don't think that's actually updated. Maybe it's taking a little bit of time to update that. Or maybe that is where we were. Okay. Either or. Okay, wow. Don't Ah, nice. You're level 19. Excellent. Excellent. Which server are you on, JVU? I'm on server 134. Right, that's done. You're on 108, are you? Okay, cool. Hopefully it's a nice chilled out server and not JVU 61. Same as your name, hey, that's pretty cool. Right, okay. I'm Commodore Trust, but I'm trust anyone on ships, so. Right, okay, we're done. Let's repair this. Nice easy repair. Ask clients for help. 3 half hours. We've got 13,000 half hours. Speeds sat here on this. That'll do. And these guys can give me some help for those 2 minutes. As soon as this is done, we'll have a quick look at ships. Andy, how you doing? Star Trek Fleet Command. Just doing a bit of a bonus on Star Trek Fleet Command, where we're up to with the researches, the builds, the ships and stuff. So we're going to have a quick look at ships again. And yeah, there we go. That's down to 5 minutes. Somebody else gives me some help. We should get down to a free repair. There we go. Right, so let's have a look at the ships then. So Enterprise. So Enterprise is 5 out of 9, and we just need 1 more to get it to 6, which is the slow grind for this gas. Basically, we've got the ore. Ore isn't a problem. It's the gas. The uncommon gas is going to take a while to build up to get that, so that's a priority for that one. And then not so much on Augur anymore. We've got it. We did do a bit of upgrades last night with it, but we won't be doing any more for a while because it does need crystal, and I want my crystal to be used. It needs crystal and ore, and some of that ore is actually chewing up. That would chew up a lot of our ore actually that we've built up, so this will make short order of it. But you know, I'm conscious this is a tier 6 one of these is going to be really, really helpful. The ones where we've got rares are probably good for us to go with because we can get those. We've got quite a lot of rare, so those two rares would be good. Anyway, let's have a look at the Antares. So this is the priority now for the miners, and we need just under 500 uncommon crystal to get this warp engine done, and then we'll have to reset again, and we'll need all this again, and then what else we got? The Franklin here, Franklin A. So this is stuck at level 10, and it's waiting this thing here. So it's rating us getting to level 39, basically. Ops 39, I think, will maybe unleash the. It'll complete a mission that's sat there that will give us this, and we can upgrade this to tier 3. So this goes up to tier 12 because it's a 4-star actually. Yeah, wow, this just gets more and more painful, doesn't it? And now they're bringing 5-star ships out, presumably. You have to go. See you in 6 months. Looking forward to seeing your M score up over 100 then. Thanks very much, Sapphire, for all your help and guidance. And yeah, lovely to chat with you again. Okay, right. So I think we're pretty much done, aren't we? What we're going to leave this on not a lot we need to do with it, is there? Let's figure out who we're going to radio over to. Who's playing some ship fleet commands? So we're going to do some fleet commands. We're going to radio to a fleet commander, and then we'll go and do some. We'll restart the stream with Valheim, and then go do some ships. So we're going to do a bit of an update on Valheim, where we're at with the builds, and yeah, go and see some ships. So I'm just looking at the directory. Who's playing some fleet command? Not too many views. Interestingly, we are the second highest fleet commander. Trying out Star Trek Fleet Commands. There's a new player playing Star Trek Fleet Command. Come and watch me play this game. Crazy Gamer plays Star Trek Fleet Command. New to Star Trek Fleet Command 1 week in, taking a break from Star Citizen. Okay, well we can go and see this person and maybe, what are they called? Galathea Games. Maybe we'll go see them. Yeah, alright. No, because because the bonus, Andy, the bonus. This is a bonus for Fleet Command, and I want to YouTube it as one export. So I want to stop the stream, and then the Valheim stuff can get tagged into. Because otherwise, if I mean, I could do it as one and just change games, and then I have to highlight it and what have you. Whereas it's a bit easier to just go blap that straight off to YouTube, tag it with Fleet Command, and job done. I don't have to do a lot of work. Given I'm doing a really bad job of highlighting anything at the moment off my Twitch streams to put on YouTube, it's a bit easier to do it that way. But I mean, I'm giving people the choice as well. A lot of the people have come here because they want to see Fleet Command, and therefore we're going to raid a Fleet Commander. But if they want to come and see some Valheimen ships, then they know where I am. They can come straight back. They know that's what I'm doing tonight with the main stream, shall we say? But I mean, this bonus stream was only supposed to be an hour, and we've done 2 hours 20 minutes. So, GX Clax, thank you so much for the follow. I hope you're safe and well this evening, and welcome through. Lovely to have you on board. Right, we're going to get this raid queued up. Let me put my stream in. If you do want to get an update on where we are with Valheim, and if you're more interested in the World of Warships part, that is imminently coming. We're going to stop the stream and we will restart it after I've had a comfort break, got a drink. So probably within the next 5-10 minutes. You crop it in DaVinci and then upload. It takes 10 minutes. Yeah, I don't do anything in DaVinci. What's DaVinci? I don't know anything about that. I only do highlight and then push it straight from Twitch to YouTube. I don't even download it. And brilliant. Let's video editing software. It's free, is it? Right. Well, if you could PM me a link to that, then I might have to look at trying to use that to do something. And thanks for all the follows tonight, folks, because we've managed to reach a new milestone high watermark of 1,570. We are 430 away from 2,000, where we'll be doing, obviously, more giveaways for ships. So that will be fun. Right, let me rock and roll this onto stream end, otherwise we'll never actually end. I'll tell you what we will do, actually. We'll do a credits. I don't know. Unfortunately, my credits has got my warships tag on it, which maybe I need to drop that off. Maybe I need some more scenes actually that are more suited for this. We're improvising. We're certainly improvising. Let me run the credits. Thanks for all the follows. You'll get credited on that. And yeah, we'll be hopefully not quite 6 months before the next Fleet Command update, but that's the way it's sort of been. Thanks, Heisenberg, for modding. Thank you to all the new followers there, GX Clax, JVU61, Phase38, Odo the Dragon, and thank you, Odo, for the raid. Greatly appreciated. Do go and check out Odo if you want a little bit more of a more savvy Star Trek Fleet Commander. He's got a few extra ideas about what the heck he's doing and what's going on with the game than I have. But hopefully you haven't. Hopefully you've had some fun laughing at my modelling through this game. We're going to do a stream end, and I'm going to raid you over to the person we're going to raid onto. It's going to be a Fleet Commander. Like I say, we'll raid over, and I will then start my stream for bonus Valheim update, and then into ships on EU and NA. So we'll be up and running within probably 15 minutes. So if you're going to be around for ships in a little bit, hopefully see you very soon. If you're a Fleet Commander, hopefully see you before 6 months. Take care, everybody. Stay safe, and don't let those Klingons get you on the starboard bow. Okay, have fun, and I'll catch you again soon.